to North News. I'm Caitlin Dickinson.
And I'm Guy Rose. Seeing as this is the belated first edition of 2015, we have quite a bit to catch up on.
In December, the North Choir put on a great show in the winter concert. The immense talent that was housed here was showcased and left the audience in awe. Here's a few clips of the show just in case you weren't able to make it.
With the park test suddenly upon us, most students are still wondering what it's all about. Here's an interview with our assistant principal, Mr. Leone, which will hopefully clear up some confusion.
How do you feel about the park test?
We've never done this before. You know, given a type of test that's basically based on a technology platform. So of course, it's not going to go as smooth as, say, HESPA would, which we've done many times in a row. And we've pretty much gotten that down to a science. Obviously, the first time, we're going to encounter some things that we're going to have to solve. But I think no matter what district you go to in the state of New Jersey, everyone's going to find a set of roadblocks that they have to overcome to give this test. And then as we continue to give it, we'll get better at it. The technology will become easier to manage. All the questions that everyone has about it will become easier to answer. And we'll eventually get to a point, a comfort level with it where it's not even a topic of discussion anymore. It's just something that's accepted.
Is there any way that we can improve upon this year?
There's always an area for improvement. The situation, as they say, is in flux, meaning constantly changing. And I think, you know, with education, we're changing so fast now. Things are coming, technology so quickly, all this different stuff that it's constantly changing. You're constantly in flux. Sure, can we do things better? Yeah, we can always do things better. I don't think this year is different from any other year. We can always improve.
How will North adapt to the influx of students coming from Mater Day next year?
So there's a lot of things that are kind of up in the air right now with that. And I'm sure that when it does evolve and we find out for certain what happens, I'm sure we'll have a little bit of a heads up. It's not like on September 1st, all of a sudden 150 kids are going to be lined up at the front door here, you know, signing into North from Mater Day. I don't think it's going to happen like that. I think it'll be more of a gradual thing with kids making the decision of with their parents, where they're going to end up the following year, if that school is going to close.
A few weeks ago, we were lucky enough to be visited by one of our 2014 graduates, Larry Glamina. He gave a presentation on his trip to Yosemite National Park last year with our AP Environmental teacher, Mr. Hablitzel.
The trip was the chance of a lifetime, and the presentation was truly awe-inspiring. Although everyone should have made every effort to make it, here is a brief clip of the visit in case you did not see it.
Well, growing up in Boy Scouting, I was always like exploring different places, you know, going camping and all these different kinds of places. And then the opportunity came around and I could apply for it. So I was like, I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. I didn't think I was going to get it, you know, being the only Eagle in the nation. But lo and behold, I found out I was selected and had to write an essay, had to make a little video. And yeah, I ended up being selected, which was awesome. And it was just an amazing experience. And now since going there, it definitely makes me want to explore further.
This is what it's about. It's a former student just last year who's in this school, and now he's out and about and in the world and doing amazing things. And that's what this is about.
You know, you don't think that throwing your plastic water bottle into the garbage is going to affect that place. When we were taking the boat down the Napa River, all the garbage that we saw floating was incredible, and it was all going into the basin. It wasn't floating out towards the ocean. It was floating towards the Atlantic, which is 2,000 miles away. Just something that I love, you know. I mean, something that I like to do, and something that just makes a difference. I don't want to just be doing something that is I don't know. I really want to make a big scale difference for how we're treating this world with sustainability and that kind of stuff. So that's my goal. It was incredible. Actually, everything I did in AP Environmental. Well, actually, I'll start off sophomore year. I took environmental science with Mr. Wilson, and he's the one who actually really got me into environmental. He's the one who made me passionate about it. But then senior year, I took AP Environmental, and that really prepared me a lot for college. It was like that. My class this past semester, it was basically everything I did in AP Environmental last year, except a little bit more, but I was so prepared for it that it was so easy for me. And it was just awesome because we covered everything I did, except we just went a little more in depth in it, which was awesome. Work hard, just find your passion, you know, just really enjoy what you're doing. Even if it's not in environmental, just find something that you really like, follow it, chase it, you know, don't give up. Work hard for it. This is the time to do it, you know, high school, college. It's time to learn, time to see everything, you know, even if it's nothing like something, like let's say, well, me for example, I love environmental. Say an opportunity comes about to learn something about, I don't know, history, I love it. I just take every opportunity I can get to learn anything I can. It helps. That's all I can say. Just work hard and take every opportunity you get and embrace it. Well, it's like something where you learn it and you can go outside and you can look around and see your environment and be like, oh wow, I learned this and that's why this is doing that. You know, it's stuff you can actually apply and see out in the real world, which is why I love it so much.
Well, this just about wraps up this edition of North News.
I'm Caitlin Dickinson.
And I'm Guy Rose. Have a great month.
So I think I said my name wrong.
So what's Amherst about?
Good job, guys.
Oh, thank you.
I don't really know. Great job, great job.
We're doing fantastic.
I don't know what's